I do a live, do like maybe once a month, a live version of the show on the podcast, and we got a lot to talk about, including we saw the thumb tap and you watched another of Kristen Wiig's being supposed to be casting for Wonder Woman. We also gonna talk about the Fox business as usual with the Westland movies. We also talk about maybe Mark Hamilton. Mark Hamilton might be want to be cast as Guardians of the Galaxy, and also we have a lot of topics to talk about, including DC movies, and this is our Oscar pre-show because it's Oscar on Sunday. Today's Friday. I might as well do somewhat a little bit. My couple of my picks for the Oscars coming up. So this is a live show. So we got time to talk. I'm gonna give you a lot of topics, and let's start with the first topic. We talk about Kristen Wiig's term might be Sheila as Wonder Woman in that Wonder Woman 2 that will be released come 2019, summer 2019. And okay, my first reaction about this is, first of all, I heard Emma Stone was rumored to was going to bro, and she turned it down. Now she turned it down. The cast knowing she does the Wonder Woman, but I guess she decided they don't want to take the part and she turned it down. And then listen, if Emma Stone turned it down, and that's fine, well, so you gotta you kind of respect that and all that, right? And Kristen Wiig, I know she coming to cover the back, she's a former SNL cast member, something like for you. And I'm sorry, but you know what? Yeah, listen, you gotta give her a chance. Let's see what she do with this character. Listen, there's a lot of actors or actresses that were cast for different role actors. Let's give an example. In 1989, Michael Keaton was cast as the original Batman. A lot of people in Hollywood didn't like Michael Keaton playing Batman. Oh, why you cast a guy who got a comedy background playing Batman? And he knocked out of the park. Let's go a little further. Let's go to the no Batmans. Oh, the Joker. Nobody want Heath Ledger playing the Joker. Oh, this guy from Nice Time. The guy from Brokeback Mountain. Why you cast him and guess what? He was a great Joker. The point is, how many people thought God that was, why she's Wonder Woman, and she did great, and she's great and she became and she has knocked out of the park. So if the casting's fine, if Patty Jenkins think that Kristen Wiig could be a good Sheila, a good good choice for Sheila, fine. And I think, listen, give her opportunity. Maybe she knock her out of the park. Maybe she'd be a great villain for a great Sheila. And it's gonna be Silver Age, so the Silver Age comics should go look up at you, and that's fine with me. And I think that's fine. I think people need to stop overreacting to the cast members. Yeah, you thought, oh well, it would be nice to have Emma Stone as a role, but she turned it down. What can you do? You gotta move on. You gotta, hey, hope Kristen, if it's true, Kristen who Deadline reports that the story that she might be Sheila, fine. And I think it'll be very, very interesting itself in general. My personal opinion, I think, listen, you can't allow, we get too much overreacting of cast member. Let's see what they do with the character. Guess what? Everybody hated Batman after I paid Batman, and to me he was a solid Batman, and now so he was a pretty good solid Batman, and he did well for the character itself. If he's the best, better than George Clooney version, I tell you that. I tell you that. He's better than George Clooney version, and he's that between Chris Val. He's between that Michael Keaton, Kristen Bell, Val Kilmer, Batman around there. But he did okay as Batman, and we'll see if he continues or he leaves the character. And so I know there's reports that been off and on about he's staying, leaving, whatever. That's why I say if he leaves the character, because there's still a lot of different reports about left and right about that, and we'll see. And on the topics I was gonna cover, and I was gonna talk about this the other day on my movie talk, but Mark Hamilton is considered one to be in Guardians Volume 3. Let's make it 3 because it was part 3. Okay, and then you would think, who else is gonna be his character? Don't know. Don't ask me what he wants to be in the film. Maybe a villain, maybe as like quote unquote hero, whatever, maybe a villain, who knows what he's gonna be. But he talked to James because he wants to be considered want to be in the film. We'll see if it happens, what characters will play, what he's gonna cast up, we'll find out in future. But I'll be curious, it's kind of funny because Mark Hamilton, he came from another franchise is kind of almost similar to Star Wars, Guardians of the Galaxy. So it's kind of funny about that. That's kind of funny. Everything else. But we'll see. And I'll be curious to see what Mark Hamilton did. Next topic is Marvel Studios will and I'm gonna go into this is going to move up 1 week later, and you can see there Robert Gutierrez said that a good idea is moving to April 27th. And to talk about Avengers Infinity War which was scheduled May the 4th, now it's April 27th. And this is a Disney ploy right here. Not Robert. I know Robert Dodger tweeted saying it's a great idea. All that. No, it's not. Here's the thing. It's not a great idea. It's not. Let me tell you this. This is a Disney ploy. This is a Han Solo because the Disney wants Han Solo in the box office. This is a Disney ploy right here. Not care or not. I thought, but what? Because Disney, and this is a funny thing to me in my opinion about this. Why? Let me explain to you. I swear, if all these companies that Disney bought and merged or whatever, you don't think Disney kind of called Lucas, hey, what? Hey, when you guys gonna release that Han Solo film? What day so we know when we release our films properly? That's Avengers Infinity War. Do not explain me that this is that they don't communicate nothing. Because if you knew your property, your two properties, you're gonna have a movie 2 weeks late, 2 weeks behind, between time, and you don't want to kill your other property that's Star Wars, Lucas. You should talk about it. That's what. Now, they want Han Solo to do well because Disney and Lucas want to do more spin-off Star Wars films. So I can make sense. And you know what? That's fine for Lucas. That's fine. I think it's very, very, very interesting itself in general. So that's why they do the movie. And it makes sense. Hey, fun. So I watched the Avengers, and then 3 weeks later, you watched Han Solo. You see Han Solo film, so makes sense. And that's right there. Now let's go talk about we got one more time, and then we'll get to the Oscars, kind of my Oscar picks. Then we got also the slated films. I know Box says business as usual, no matter what happened in mergers. And I said I kind of said this on my last show, but okay. And the slated films are 3 more after the X-Men Dark Phoenix. They are planning to do 3 more X-Men films. X-Force, who the Deadpool 2 will be kind of like a prequel, and they're going to keep going to that project. Also, Kitty Pryde, so I guess you count that in the X-Men films, and also Doctor Doom and Silver Surfer. Now, I think Marvel winning, and I told Disney when it get transferred with Marvel and studios, and I think they will help Fox on those characters, on Doctor Doom and the Silver Surfer character, and kind of, hey, this is how this character is supposed to look like, or how this origin is supposed to be like, and how this character, like Galactus, like that bad Fantastic Four, the original Fantastic Four film sequel, how you only see a freaking cloud, you know, and I was disappointed about that, and I was very disappointed about that Fantastic. Well, the whole Fantastic Four films were horrible. So anymore. So I think Marvel's gonna help Fox in that. I think Marvel is fine with how the Fox has handled the X-Men property. They're fine. I think they make a ton of money, and I think that it looks. I think they're fine. But I think so. I'm out. Maybe they kind of make so kind of. I said this in my last show. Maybe they're trying to maybe help them with certain characters in the X-Men, like maybe Apocalypse, how he looks like. You know, I know a lot of fans, a lot of people I know that was criticizing the Apocalypse, how he looks, and that's fine. And I think that's how I think this whole thing is gonna be very, very how this whole transition between you know so that's the thing and everything else. So now let me now on to my Oscar picks, and this is let's start with the best picture. I think Lady Bird is the favorite, and I think that's a good choice for I think Lady Bird. But I really want to see either Sharpie Waters or the Thackeray because I love the two directors the film who also is on for best picture for best director as Del Toro and of course Christopher Nolan. So Sharpie Waters, Mr. Riverbird. Thank you for being and as YouTube, that's the only location they kind of put into to ask you a question on my messenger, and you guys can comment on the videos and post comments on my YouTube, comment about how what you think about certain topics I talk about. Yes, YouTube they located. I'm doing my home, but that's how they locate they do their things in YouTube. So whatever. So Sharp Waters, who is basically a Beauty and the Beast adaptation. I'm hoping that it could be win best picture. So those are my favorite. I think Lady Bird is the favorite, and most likely he's gonna win it. But I want those two out of the two female films to win, and that's what. And including director, best director. So I want Toro or Christopher Nolan to win. I think those are my two favorite picks. Best original screen adaptation, and I saw Logan was nominated for that, and I'm rooting for Logan because and this is the old argument: why comic book movies should be given? Listen, The Dark Knight was nominated for Best Picture when it came out. They didn't want it, but it was nominated. And when I saw the list of Best Picture, I thought that should have won it, and they didn't want it, but got nominated. So Logan didn't get nominated for Best Picture, and listen, let's take away the comic book, the comic book version of, because I know everybody say, oh, it's a comic book movie, but guess what? There's been comic book movies got nominated for Best Picture before. I'm sorry, but you know what? That you gotta take the essence. Hey, if they can do a great movie based on a comic book, just like if you do a great book and you make it adaptation to a movie, it's fine with me. And by the way, thank you, Chuck River. I also looking forward to see Jimmy Kimmel host. I think he's a great host. I think it's the second time they've done this, a repeated host since Betty Crystal. But back to us saying, I don't get it with Hollywood. Logan was a great film. overall, I know it's a comic book movie, but The Dark Knight was nominated for Best Picture. Should have won it, but that's how the Academy feels. So to me, I hope for best adaptation, adaptation screenwriting. I hope Louis win that. And those are my few top. I let it go in dead end for best for most of the roles, but it's like the actress and actress. I mean, the best actress. I think there's a lot of top candidates, so it can go either way. Best animation film, I think Coco. I really love how that film was. It was a good family. This is a family movie, but it's a very good overall. I saw a couple of topics, a couple of mention in the animation films, but I thought Coco was a well done film. I think it was probably music. The music was awesome. I think, and it's nominated for one of the best musics, for best music in the film. I thought Coco was, I think, my pick to win the best animation film. And that's some of it. Well, boys and girls, I hope you have a great day. This is another. Thank you for joining me for my live chat. We talk news with Antonio Chairs. I do the live ones like once a month, especially I got a lot of topics to talk about. I want to thank people who join me in my live chat, and I hope I see you in the theater. This is Antonio Chairs for more doctors. See you at the theater. Bye for now. See you guys.